Oh, I know, anyway. Nígleach nos ná spring é Joannes ná anhui entomodulia. Nígleach hana níjum ga toya gatuad ná. Nígleach no go bíska. Amen.
That's the drum song.
You want to talk about that story?
You wanna
Or do you want to talk?
do a, yeah, do a version?
Okay. This was brought, I heard this from people from Minnesota. Oh, why the women don't sit at the drum. At one time, the drum was the woman's drum. But it came about that there's a big fight all the time between the Sioux and Ojibwe out around Minnesota way. And this one time it was a big battle going on. And they fought all the time. They didn't know how to make peace with each other. And this here woman, they'd kill anybody. And this woman really got scared. She went down to the lake because the village was right there where they were fighting. And she tried to hide. The only way she could hide is she cut a reed, hollow reed, and laid it in the water for quite a while. While she was in the bottom of the lake laying down, she had a vision about how the men would stop fighting and there'd be peace finally. Well, she laid there for quite a while. Then the woman finally decided it's time to do that, which she said seen in her vision. She got up out of the water. The battle was all around her. Yet she got up and showed no fear or nothing. And she walked to her teepee or her lodge where she was. She got out that big drum. Went back right in the center of this fight. And she started hollering to say, "Stop. This is for you guys to stop your fighting." And both sides listened to her. They stopped fighting. Before this, the woman controlled the drum. They sat at it. And they were there. And while she talked, the men listened. Then when she was done, they say the men sat down and started drumming and singing. And this is why, to this day, in this area, there's no women that sit at the drum. They can stand behind and sing, but they can't stand at the drum. Because sometimes a drum will come in to the area with women drumming. And a lot of the guys won't dance. I seen that happen in Ann Arbor. And I don't know what happened. The woman in charge of the power that year, she should have knew about that. She knew about it, but she says, times are changing. No, we've got to try and keep as much time as we can from our old ways. Because sure they're changing, but We try not to do things without a real reason, just because somebody wants to do it. And that's what I heard about the big drum. Like for the hand drums, the women can drum. Even up north, there was they call it a woman's drum, a dream drum. And the guy dreamt about that drum, but it was a woman's drum. It was made out of white birch tree. White birch is a woman's tree. And that's what I'm going to share.
If a drum is being misused, a grandmother is allowed to remove that drum from the drum carrier.
Yeah. Or clan mothers.
Or grandmother, yes.
Very good.
I'm very impressed.
I'll be playing in my sleep.
That's good.
Then the next thing you'll hear all your dogs singing.
Mama, you brought home songs.
It's not bad, I don't have a religion. I always say it's a way of life. We're born with that. We're taught that every day. We walk around. We're supposed to give thanks to the Creator. We're supposed to respect other people. We got our 7 grandfather teachings, but to me, the most important one is respect. You respect everybody, you respect yourself, you respect the creation. That's what I try to go through.
Hereby.
It's good for a kid to see how the fish is clean, and even the women, Bunny cleans some fish for me sometimes, and people give her heck sometimes. They come along, what you doing? I'm helping Chuck clean fish. Why are you doing that? Actually, that's, in our old system, that's woman's job. Cleaning deer, cleaning the animals. So, I guess I'm gonna go out there and get set up, and for these guys to handle a knife, they gotta have their parents' permission.
Maybe they could wash the fish or do something.
Yeah.
If they want to.
Huh?
Yeah, they can do stuff.
Yeah, they can do stuff,
But as per permission.
yeah, to handle a knife, he's gotta have their parents' permission.
Yeah.
And I don't know where his parent is. But, these knives are really sharp. See, I right out here, that's where that row of bone stops. So I go through there again. Cut there. And I'll show you how to take off the skin and what I do with that other row of bones. See, and I follow that down to about where I figure that other row of bones is. Then I cut it through that little row of bones. Right like that. Wanna try one? I'll show you again if you want me to show you. Okay. I'll
Pay
do
close
this first.
attention. You too. Pay close attention.
See, I put that knife right along those bones and I start working it back and forth. These fish are a day old, so they're a little stiff. They're easier to do than those ones. Then after I cut it down to that bones, I feel it. Just try that. Go that far, Rod. No, wait till you get. Yeah. No, hold your fish on an angle like this more. So your knife will be laying on top of it.
I like that.
Yeah. Now watch your thumb. Don't put your thumb underneath it. Just like this, Rod. See, keep your thumb away from your knife. Don't leave it underneath. See? And if I gotta make a second cut, you can feel those row of bones down there real easy. Then I put that through.
That looks like a pretty sharp knife.
Huh?
It looks like a pretty sharp knife the way it slices through.
Burn? Oh, long John Suckle. Not good. How about Kinnegad? I better just have one in case somebody. It's cool. See? Feel it. Oh, I can see it. That's funny. Really. Wow. Do you need a different knife?
I think so. There's some knives in the sink
Serrated
too,
knife?
like long.
Serrated one would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you won't all fall apart on you.
We hope, eh? Actually, it's pretty good. I like it when it's crunchy like that. Uh-huh.
These are heavy, eh? These are heavy, eh? When there's so much beading on there.
You see this?
Holy mac.
That's a museum piece.
Is that a snake? Pretty more things going on.
West of Vancouver Island. Happened to, that's not so many up there. This one was used before. It's not bad around this area someplace. And they sold, put it in the flea market in Kaiba and gave me money bead and all that. Not me,
She did this?
money.
Yeah.
She don't own this stick.
Holy mackerel, that's a lot. It's so amazing, isn't it? I think it'd be cool.
I didn't have no suit to wear like everybody else. Because he is a hereditary chief at the time, that's the belt and the, oh, the belt and the,
What a beautiful shirt.
this one was actually worn by Anishinaabe.
Yeah.
Somebody just gave it to me. They found it, eh?
Good evening.
Good either. Sat in this car for, was just wrapped out. Sat in this car for 3 years in the back window.
Anybody can eat when you want to.
So I said, can I use that? He said, okay. Because he had the stuff back here, I wore most of this myself. Some of it I never wore yet. Other time, some of it I wore once. But I still like my first outfit, the best I've had for a few years now. Then it was originally made for Bruce, my youngest boy, but he outgrew it, so I revamped it, made it longer, wider. And that's what, this, all this stuff back here is. The floral design is supposed to be from this area, they say. You'll mention that there is something from this area, but I took a little from here and a little from there. Actually, the design came out of a book, out of a watch band. And that's where it was. He put colors on it. And the floor, the last design is the rose design. And money to even the dancers, or they're just,
Yeah, we're gonna dance already?
yeah, bring them.
Okay.
Yeah. Helen, can you bring in the dancers? You're the head male. It was made by Jason, my oldest boy. That's the best piece I got, I think. The second best piece is this pub. Bunny done beadwork on this pub, and I've never seen one like that.
Yeah. Very unusual.
But there's 7 little feathers and the 4 big feathers. Actually, there's more than 7 here. Well, one for the, we'll give away and one for the Potawatomis, that's what it is. Plus the 7 directions.
Oh, yeah.
And the shirt here, that is a Potawatomi shirt. When they made it, they ripped it, they didn't cut it with scissors. It's a ceremonial shirt. put out by the Potawatomis down in, Prairie Band. There were two women that came through this area at one time, LeClaire and Seymour. And they showed people craft who wanted to learn. And the only one that learned that was Bonnie. She showed Bunny that, so they're about the only two on Kettle Point that knows how to make this the old style.
Out again.
Okay,
Out again.
Wires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mook.
So the drum stops if you don't finish singing. Still six.
Big not take.
No.
Okay, you're out. Yeah.
Right now.
You know how to say that?
He wins again.
Hey.
Games, yeah.
I told you we shouldn't let him in.
He's been out here.
I guess, what time is it anyway?
He fixed it somehow.
And after two.
Okay. Yeah, by the time we get the stuff moving out, and it'll be time to clean up
Bonjour.
and kick us out.
Yeah, yeah, they'll be coming to see, get lost now.
Yeah.
Some of those have stuff in them, but I guess not yours.
No, it does. You got a gift card to fill it up.
Oh, my.
If that's too much, you can give me some of it.
And this is for the other one that's always here no matter what.
Holy
McWedge.
Wow.
I want that sandwich one.
He did it to me again.
No? Okay. Wash, Gonench, Chigan.
Waskonenchigans. Waskonenchigans.
Here's your other prize for your other win.
And you're gonna be known by cheat.
Cheese.
New nickname, cheese. Oh,
There's,
there's
I
cheese.
think there's stuff in there too. Eh?
Today, huh?
Stuff in there? No. Is that?
Yeah.
Do we remember what the no commit is? Oh, no commit.
Planting time.
It means when the earth gets good. No. No commit.
How about this card? Where we are?
Anyway.
Because, yeah, I can start where we are at this time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it somewhere.
Yeah.
These walk the peggies. Get in swimning.
These
I mean, say it 3 times.
Okay, you have to repeat it so that they can say it.
These walk the peggies. These walk the peggies.
These walk to Jesus. These walk to Jesus.
And mean,
And that means?
Swinish. Maple syrup.
Uh-huh, very good.
Wish you the Skibberborn Jesus. Skibberborn Jesus. Skibberborn Jesus. Irish. Winish Skip. Skip. Anybody? Skip.
You were full.
Polka. Nishna. Na Bunny. Bis. Ganan. Skimoxinan. Skip. Abche Bintonagt. They look very clean. Maybe they're new. Skip.
New moon.
Yeah, Bobon is winter, as we see here. Skibobon Jesus, so that new winter moon. And that's the first one. And if you travel around, these are always different, they always change, the moons included.
Yeah, that's mostly because things happen at different times in different areas.
Yeah.
So like you might have a planting moon later on in the year because they're further away,
Further north.
further north. So one person's a little bit different than a different area. Okay, we gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So our next,
Ida, do you want to do the next 3?
With big lots of help.
oh, yeah. You know
There's
how helpful we
always
are.
people around who will tell you when you're wrong.
Right?
Yeah.
Nabin Jesus.
Namabin Jesus.
Namabin Jesus. Namabin Jesus.
Sacrament.
Yeah. Namabin is sucker. Yes. It's actually a family name. Oh, there's Mr. Cobb sitting in the corner over there.
That's a crow, that's an old crow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get gag, Jesus.
Get Gad,
Get
Jesus.
gag, Jesus.
Get Gad, Jesus.
Planting.
Tigad. Tigad. Jesus. Tigon is a garden. And
Odaman, Jesus.
Odaman Jesus. Odaman Jesus. Odaman Jesus.
and that is
Strawberry.
when remember he mentioned about the 7 grandfather teachings, that word "de" or "de," your heart is, and that's what that is. Udamin is strawberry or heartberry. It's shaped like a heart. But that's that moon, Udamin. That's when the berries come out. Yeah. Changing. You're elected.
Okay.
There's in this order.
Mish Comendises, Mish Comendises, Mish Comendises. It's the raspberry moon.
Yeah.
Minomen Gises,
Minomen Jesus.
Minomen Gises.
Minomen Jesus.
It's the rice and grain moon.
Okay, now you
Medamen Gises, corn moon.
Endowment is corn.
Bunny? Want to finish it?
What do we have? This one. No, not quite.
It's in the fall. So we're into the fall now. The Guage. It's the fall.
Naquebises.
Naquegises.
Naquebises. Falling leaves moon.
Falling leaves moon, or also known as gathering moon. Naquegises.
Boshkakadin Gises.
Boshkakadin Gises. Boshkakadin Gises. Boshkakadin Gises.
Freezing up moon or preserving moon?
Candies and freezing.
Yeah.
No. You got 2 more.
Oh!
Yeah, which makes 13.
Kitchimanidogises.
Kitchimanidogises. Kitchimanidogises. Kitchimanidogises.
Great Spirit.
Great Spirit Moon. And that's usually December.
Manidogises.
Manidogises. Manidogises.
The Spirit Moon.
Spirit moon or little spirit moon.
Yeah. You also hear that as Manadogi Sons, which is Little Spirit Moon. And that's also can be in December, or they say one of these moons kind of moves around. But in our wheel, or medicine wheel of life, we had 13 moons, eh? Not 12 moons, like because
It's
that's
a day as day, like one day at a time is where we ended up with the natural world instead of
yeah.
broken up in
Yeah,
the other way.
because in the real world, the natural world, there actually are 13 moons sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, yeah.
But that's basically, we just want to sort of begin to touch on a little bit of how things work together and how things really go in a circle and it all belongs together.
Everything is all related. Everything is like that.
Yeah, you can't have one without the other. If you don't have the plants, then you don't have the animals, that you need it all. So that's basically it. For the evening.
Can I just ask, because you fed me and I always think of
That's your job.
So we've got question. This is geese oak, Nkamwin. So it's about a calendar song. Geese oak, Zinigan, Nkamwin. So you have a calendar, that's what it's called, geese oak, Zinigan, because it's usually made of papers. You flip them over. So Zinigan and Gumwin is the song, and geese oak are the news. So because those are slightly different from, because I've gone to different areas, I'm going to use the words on this one. And so, it's a shkibabun, shkibabun Jesus, ko Jesus, zis bakga Jesus, namadna Jesus, tega Jesus, odana Jesus, Nirad Bekisok Gocho.
Oh, bonjour. Yeah, we came up with this from having those, what we call the seven grandfather teachings. And for some of our previous workshops, we've had Manad Denmoin, respect. We've had Duakawin, wisdom. What else have we had? We've had Debwe our last one, yeah, true. And this one we wanted to make Akade'e win, which is bravery, yeah. And those teachings, some of those teachings anyway, have that word for heart in there. And we know that, well, not just our people, of course, but a lot of people are scared of that, that fear of hospitals, of doctors, of things like operations, So we wanted to try and kind of make a little comedy skit out of that, turn that fear around, kind of, and see what we could come up with. Anyway, this is what we came up with, and we wanted to see if we could actually be funny or not.
Don't you worry, we'll laugh.
It remains to be seen. Miguel, so we'll watch down in.
What?
What is that? Going on that TV?
This is our patient on the table. Can you see that okay?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
that's
that good?
good. Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
that's good.
This made me cry a lot. Oh, stop.
Oh,
I forgot I had my sunglasses on.
That's not jumping.
He's got really big fingers.
Whoa. My man. Ooh. Aha. Not good.
Is she sleeping?
Ooh.
Dog bite. Which guys it? Gus Buzzy. Oh, jag hackled myself.
Cinagish.
Oh, Machamanda! Oh, Noggish! Oh, Chinaggish! Oh, oh, Oggy! Chinag!
That's how.
When Ashmanda. Whoa. Gee. What's he doing in there? Whoa.
Oh, Shishi! Bad.
When Ashmanda. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Hey.
Metig! Golly.
Jetzt nach. Whoa, Wenish Wanda. Oh! There's gonna.
That's Larry's
What was cash?
right?
Oh! Son, oh.
Oh, Deshkanon.
Deshkanon.
Oh, shit, Deshkanon.
Skeleton, that's a skeleton.
Oh.
Golly, Mama's cash.
Whoa, yes.
Wenish Wanda. Oh, Sago. Mampi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me go you buffalo Matty.
What was Cassie away on?
Oh.
Deer hide. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wenish Wanda. Oh. 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 What's going in, Chigans? Ah, my pig. Oh. Whoa. Come on, Chimel, come on. Oh.
Oh, Chip,
sir,
come on. Oh, nuggish.
Finish, Wanda. Oh. Oh. There we gun. Whoa. Ah. Whoa, hit him!
Good sunny on. Sunny on. The morning walk. Out again.
The schoolmen can. Oh. Oh. Brush. Brush.
Oh, right. Rub teeth.
You took a
Wow.
bud.
Huh?
What's that thing? There. All that stuff they
The job is. Oh. Ah.
stuff on that.
Oh, Manda. Mama. Jiggy go. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, cheeky go.
Ah. Job. Yeah, we're gonna sew him up. Wow. Gigi Ta min. Oh, wow. If it's good enough for red, green, it's good enough for us. Wow. No, no, not on his mouth. Oh, goes in.
Anish, is you a buck? Ah,
Ah. Anish,
is you a buck?
Ejoi Bak, Anish,
Oh, na buck at
Ejoi
that.
Yin.
Na buck at that.
Bakadang!
Oh, yeah.
Shara. Mean wa, wis na da.
Wisnada.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh.
oh.
Yeah, wait a minute.